10 minutes with your boss. That is what I am looking for. Over the past 15 years, I began training actually in personal development in the prison service, where I trained and developed young women to build a different life from their past and to create and develop a better future for themselves. I did that for 8 years, and I then went on to train in the community. Then began my own business and trained lots of people from all different walks of life: teachers, doctors, solicitors, lawyers, accountants, nurses, and everyone in between. What I have found in a decade and a half of training people is two great learns I've picked up. Firstly, is that people are people, from the boardroom to the prison cell. And I've worked with both ends of the spectrum and everyone in between. We all want to add value to the world. We all actually do want to show up our best. It's just often life gets in the way, and often we struggle to know how to bring our best selves to the table. And the second thing is that there is gold and there is potential in every single person. Sometimes it just takes some good questions to dig a little bit deeper. Sometimes it just takes some time, some belief, some new ways of thinking. But with everybody, there is potential, there is gold on the inside of every single life. So why 10 minutes with your boss? Well, over the last year to year and a half, I have worked incredibly hard on developing training programs all around well-being for the workplace. Training programs around stress and stress management. Did you know that roughly every year the UK workforce spends approximately £77 billion, £77 billion on sick days, and the impact that sick days have on the workplace and on the workforce? That's not taken into account the stress that it causes other staff members. A huge percentage of sick days are stress related. We are an over-stressed generation, and many people are struggling to manage their stress well. With my experience of working with people from every different background over the past 15 years, I have developed a program to teach and train on stress management, managing your stress well, helping you to manage it better. I've developed a training on resilience, how to build a life of resilience amidst a world that just keeps bombarding us with stuff and then taking stuff from us. How do you build a resilient life? We run a training on happiness. What would your workplace look like if people knew and understood how to develop strategies, how to develop a lifestyle of happiness, true, meaningful happiness? Sometimes we get so busy with our head down in the day in, day out roller coaster of life that we forget that happiness is a part of who we are. We run a training on leadership, equipping leaders to lead well. You know, I talk to many people across many different organizations that struggle with the leadership, either people in leadership positions that are struggling to connect, struggling to motivate, struggling to get people to do what they need done. And I also speak to other people in lesser positions that struggle with the leadership. How do we correct that? How do we develop great leadership? And so I would love 10 minutes with your boss to talk them through the programs that I am delivering across organizations from every different sector. I would love to sit, grab a coffee with them and show them just what personal development looks like when you bring in me to your company to train and equip and develop your people.